Elden Ring. Y'all know what it is. Wake up. No. So Elden Ring. I finally did some. I did some research on it. I had some time, so I did some research on it because I know it's guys. It's less than what's December? It's less than 2 months away. So dude, I'm really thinking this is gonna be one of those um, really good games, man. I think that it just looks like it functions really well. But I did some research. I did some research on this character that I was looking at um, during this battle. You know, the battle in this battle sequence in Elden Ring, and he said his name. He said he was the Lord of all that is golden. Like, look, it sounded crazy, and he looked crazy. Like this dude had like this big axe, all these big axes, and he had several arms hanging out his back that were fully functional. It looked terrifying, but it looked like a awesome time, you know what I'm saying, as far as playing it. And I was like, okay, let me figure out who this guy is, the Lord of all that is golden. So I did some research, and they actually dropped a trailer recently. So I should say they dropped a trailer. I think just yesterday or today, um, and the character is actually a demigod. So the character is actually a demigod, and apparently he was a part of this big war between um, seemingly demigods. There was like a civil war between demigods, I believe, but he was killed, or so we're made to believe. And but then like after he's on the ground dead, like his eye pops open and it looks like there's like things writhing underneath his skin, and then like his eyeball opens up, like it looks like it like rolls over like a. It's crazy, but I'm like, damn, is he like evil now, or what's going on? But and there was other things that I noticed too, like when I was looking at other footage of him, like his body cracks. His body cracks like clay, like it breaks apart, and it breaks apart like clay. And I was like, what's going on? And then I started thinking. Then I seen some more footage where it looked like he was hammering something, and then he was on the ground, and it was like his skin was cracking again. So I'm thinking to myself, like maybe I don't know, like he's a demigod, right? So maybe they're kind of going into that mythos. um, I know that George R. R. Martin, they hired him to create the lore, and he's going for demigods. So maybe I don't know. I think that there's a lot of cool aspects of talking about demigods and gods, and there's so many other histories out there to like kind of get inspired from. And so maybe that character, Godwin the Golden, is like, maybe he's like cursed to like, and his curse is he has to make weapons. He has to blacksmith and make weapons out of gold or something. I don't know. It kind of reminds me of I don't know if that's true or not. If that's true, it kind of reminds me of Hephaestus. You know what I'm saying? Which would be dope. You know what I mean? That'd be a different type of a spin. You know. Yeah, man. I'm trying to see if I got that book. I actually got that book. Hephaestus. Yeah, this is a really dope book, man. Hephaestus by George O'Connor. So basically, he was shunned from the gods because apparently his mother, who I believe is Athena, she threw him off, Mount Olympus because he was ugly. But he ends up growing up and making the weapons for the gods, right? So all the gods that are at war, Poseidon, Hades, Zeus, he makes all the weapons. So I don't know, maybe that might be the case here. Not necessarily the case, but maybe he's cursed and he has to make gold, or otherwise his skin cracks. So this is a completely different thing, but it kind of made me think of asbestos. But maybe if after he stops blacksmithing, the curse is back on him, and he has, and his body starts to crack and I don't know, but just look at this video. I mean, it's not this video, but this picture, man. Y'all think I ain't playing? Look at this. This is crazy right here. You know what I'm saying? Look how crazy this is. But it looks awesome though.